So they say Harley Davidson is finished. I don't think so, but we're going to check out the rival today. And I don't mean Indian motorcycles, because if Harley's finished, then Indian's pretty much finished too. Harley's 10 times more popular. I can't see that Indian will ever overtake Harley unless something dramatic happens. I think the rival comes from somewhere else. Now I think it sort of works like this. You're standing in a pub, that's a bar for you people in America. There's a guy who's had too many beers and he's giving you a hard time and he shapes up to you. You're sort of laughing on the inside thinking this is going to be easy. What else do you do on a Monday morning? There's not really any danger. Where is the danger? Well, the danger comes from where you can't see it, and that's his friend out the back who's running up behind you or sneaking up behind you either with a bottle or with a big overhand right. He's going to get you when you're not looking. So we're going to look at a different bike today, and that is a BMW. Can they rival Harley Davidson? Well, a good mate of mine has just bought a BMW, so we're going to find out.
You weigh me down. You don't care, no one measures up to you. One day soon you'll taste that medicine of yours. Karma will hit you hard. Oh, it's about to blow up in your face. Hello, yeah. Excuses causing blame on me.
All right, we're at a top secret location somewhere in Australia. Let's call it John's house because it is John's house.
Come on.
Check out this beautiful dog that John has got. Hello, beautiful. Look at you, hey? Look at you, hey?
Freaky dog.
What a beauty. This is John.
Greetings all.
And I've given John a t-shirt. He's way skinnier than he used to be. But I've just looked at his fucking back. It's not going to fit. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. You have shrunk. Now, I've known John for about, what, 35 years? 35 years. And
40.
A long time,
Mid-80s,
yeah.
yeah.
So this is, now he looks like a pretty big bloke at the moment. He probably looks big to a lot of people on the camera. He used to be like at least twice as wide as that.
30 kilos heavier.
30 kilos heavier, yeah. So probably one of the most athletic, well-built blokes I've ever met. And yeah, so I'm going to give him a bit big head on this video. But that's true. That is true. And we can see by the weights hanging around that he's pretty serious about training. Look at this equipment. Jesus crikey.
Mate, it's my happy place.
Your
My
happy
man
place.
cave.
How
Man
that,
cave,
well,
happy place.
here's an interesting question. How long have you been riding motorcycles?
40 years,
40
45 years.
How long have you been doing weights?
50 years.
50 years,
50
yeah.
years.
And to put that in perspective, and I've seen John train a million times, you probably started as a teenager stronger than I ever got.
Good chance. Yeah.
Doing lots of weights, and I'm not weak, I'll tell you now.
2 weeks of training, I bench pressed 225 pounds.
Yeah, with 2 weeks of training, yeah, as a teenager.
As a 14 or 15 year old.
Yeah. And John and I used to own a fitness centre together many years ago, and I think once I still have got pretty skinny legs from too much running. And John was, I think, giving me a tip on how to get my legs to grow. So he goes, right, when the gym's closed, we'll do a workout. I don't know if you remember this one. We had a leg press. You got a leg press machine?
Yeah.
Oh, leg press, here we go. I'm standing right next to it. So this is a leg press machine if you don't go to a gym. So you sit in it and you're basically pushing weights up. And we had, do you remember our leg press machine at the gym?
Yeah.
I think Tim built it
Tim
for
Wilson.
us, yeah. So if you're ever watching this, Tim Wilson, hi. because we haven't seen you in what, 30 odd years,
35
yeah.
years, exactly.
So Tim built us this leg press machine.
We had 1,000 pounds on it. The carriage plus the weights equaled 1,000 pounds. 45-degree angle, halve that, 500 pounds.
We loaded up all the weights, and then John goes, well, and then John sits on top of the weights, and he goes, right, you got to do 50 reps. And I go, okay, so I do my 50 reps, then we swap. Then we had to do 49 reps, and then 48 reps, all the way down to collapse time.
Sure it wasn't 10, 9, 8, you're not exaggerating as you get older.
No, it was 50 reps, yeah. And because I remember the car I had at the time, and I went home, and I think because it was a workout straight to sitting down, and then when I got out of the car, I remember collapsing on the ground because my legs just couldn't hold my weight.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, so that's the sort of workout he would put you through.
Train till you collapse, pass out, or at the very least throw up.
Yeah, yeah. So, but we're not going to talk about training, are we? We're going to talk about motorbikes.
No.
All right, so now one of the interesting things about John and motorbikes is, so he's not brand biased. So he'll just buy anything. Now you got to, and you would have seen his Harley Davidson. I've had it on a video before.
Very early days. Yeah, video number 5 or something like that.
Yeah, so he's got a beautiful red Fat Boy, but over the years, I've never seen anyone get such good deals on motorbikes. He always finds some motorbike that he picks up cheap. It's almost brand new.
I wouldn't say
and then
cheap.
Well, cheaper than not. Yeah, well, you spend lower than the going rate. Yeah, he always gets a good deal, let's say, and then he rides it for a while and sells it and gets another one. So he's had plenty of motorbikes, heaps of experience. So I guess when you say something about a motorbike, what it's like, it's going to be very believable because you've ridden so many bikes.
But it's very personal as well.
It is, yeah.
So,
yeah. All right.
Yeah. So with my new acquirement, I think you'll hate it.
I'll hate it.
I think you'll hate it.
Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, so let's have a look. Do you want to wheel it out?
Yep. Don't go away, because this in itself is an event.
All right, so we've got a BMW R18. Is this what it's called?
R18 Roctane.
Roctane. And I call it a copy of a Road King Special because...
But you are a brand name
snob.
Elitist.
Elitist, yeah. I'm a Harley elitist. Sounds all right.
Yeah, it does. Sounds good.
Sounds all right,
good.
yeah.
I'll explain that in a minute. Will I back it out?
Oh, what's this? He's got bloody reverse gear. That's cheating. You're supposed to be working on those legs, John. Now this looks pretty good, actually. What's the colour? Do you know?
It's called Manhattan. It's got Manhattan, and it's green.
Wow, it sort of looks like it's almost like the Harley denim with like a tinge of green in it. It's a nice looking bike.
Mate, that's what caught my eye.
What's interesting about you is you ride every day, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think you've got the scooter. Yeah, and usually your scooters go all right too.
I had an Aprilia SRV 850 just prior to this, and mate, it was excellent. The Harley riders in particular, when I pull up next to them at the lights on this 850 super scooter, and then take off, and they're a little bit gobsmacked from time to time. And it had exhaust on it and that sort of thing, so it went quite well.
Hey, but you know, you said I'm a brand snob.
Yeah.
Well, what's this? BMW.
Well, okay.
BMW.
Yeah, but I was looking at another Yamaha, a Yamaha T560, T-Max 560, and the thing with that was $20,000 for a good second-hand one.
Is that good or bad? Because I don't know
it's a scooter, for God's sake. Who's going to spend, mate, I didn't pay anywhere near that for that. $20,000 for a Yamaha scooter? I don't think so. That's when this come up, and I thought, you know what, that's me. Then I rode it. I've never sat on a bike with brake pedals and gear shifter where you can't find them. You actually have to be, it looks simple, but this needs to come out to there,
Oh, yeah,
Right?
okay, yeah.
Mind you, having said that,
Yeah, I'm looking at
used
it
to it
now,
now.
thinking.
I'm used to it now, and I don't have a problem. I actually like that. But initially, I was going to do a U-turn and say, mate, I can't take this. Take it back. I can't even get out of your driveway, basically. Notice it on the gear shifter as well. But you've also got a heel. The heel shifter.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah,
Heel shifter
that's
up.
right. So like a Harley, yeah, it does look small.
But it's
Jesus,
small,
crikey.
and it's under this, which means I'm basically pigeon-toed
Wow.
to get to it, and it's quite unusual.
All right, so when we start this up, it's going to rear to the left. Or left, yeah?
Rear
Right,
to the
so
left.
can I sit on it and start it? Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
And,
It's heavy.
oh,
No key.
no key.
Oh, yeah. I'm stealing it.
Put that in your pocket. will
Hey,
you?
Winston. How are you, buddy? Hello. You come for the noise, eh? The first thing you notice is you can really feel the weight
And you're on an angle.
of the engine, yeah.
You're on a slight incline.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Which
yeah, really.
which I'm used to now. At
Yeah.
first it was like, oh, okay. But I've had a 1250 and a 1200. Never kicked as much as that.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So when you're going through the gears, do you feel that as well?
No, I used to have a rocket, which
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't say is as heavy as this, but it I couldn't reach the ground,
Yeah, this is low.
so I couldn't go backwards. And it's one of those bikes that didn't have
Traction control.
didn't have standard on good bikes reverse gear.
You smart ass. Right, check this out, John. What do you think of this leather jacket? Feel the leather.
I can smell it from here.
Because it's new.
Smells beautiful.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, what's the weather? What does the leather feel like? Good or bad?
Good, soft as a baby's backside.
Yeah, okay. So I just got this new jacket from Goldtop in England. And I would have to say this is a very upmarket jacket. They cost about the same as Harley jackets, but Jesus Christ, it's going to smell me now. The leather, this is really, really thick leather. Normally with thick leather, it takes ages to wear it in. This is soft as, what did you say, a baby's
Backside.
baby's backside. It's the absolute softest leather jacket I've ever had, and it's by far the thickest leather jacket I've had. It weighs a ton. Hang on, hold this, John.
You pretend you're a god, I believe I'm a soldier. We play hide and seek till you draw. Loving nothing
8.5 pounds.
It's a bloody good jacket, yeah. Great gold liner, heaps of pockets everywhere. 2 pockets on the inside and about 1 million pockets on the outside. Hang on, I can't even, hold this. There you go, about 1 million pockets on the outside. And I'll tell you what, you feel safe and secure in this. This jacket literally took about 10 minutes to wear in because it's just that soft. And I can't emphasize that enough. If you don't like this style of jacket, they've got a whole heap of other styles. What do you call these? Brando?
I'd call that a
jackets?
Brando, yeah.
Yeah, I think they suit me better. So heaps of pockets on the outside, very good quality zips. Like they are smooth as. Comes with armour. I always take the armour out because I'm not a sook. Can't recommend them highly enough. Links in the description.
The difference in it is what I like about it at the same token.
Yeah, because
So
it's interesting because John does a lot of things that are different. Like, oh, sorry, Winston. Sorry, buddy. Like this beautiful house. It used to be, I think once John got a bargain on some yellow paint.
purple
And
and
yellow. And he often does interesting things like that. Like once you got cinema carpet with stars on it, yeah, purple.
purple carpet with red, green, yellow, orange stars.
Yeah,
It was
and
awesome. I loved it.
he decked out his house like that. So it's interesting. He's a big lover of animals, as you can see. Winston is gorgeous, but you've also got the bat.
I've got Bruce Wayne, the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he visits. He follows me when I go walking overnight. It's a possum. Don't worry about it. There you go, man. That's a boy. That's a boy. That's a good boy.
Oh, really?
From tree
You've
to
trained
tree.
him well.
Yeah. follows me around.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus crikey.
Yep. I couldn't even.
I can't even.
No, you can't get your foot under.
How am I going to do that?
Hey?
I can't ride this.
No. And
I can't actually, I can't get my foot in there.
No, you won't.
How am I going to do that? I literally cannot
That's
get...
where you got to change up with that.
Yeah, but how am I going to change down? Oh,
it
yeah,
down.
I can... Oh, fuck! BMW! I'll just use the front brake because there's no way I'm going to get my foot in there.
Okay, well, it's adaptive brakes. So when you apply the front brake, 30% comes on the back.
Yeah, so that's
you'll
all
be
right. Jeez, it's not going to be an easy ride. Okay.
No, mate. Like I said, I almost got
Gave
my
it
bottom
back.
lip and went home. Yeah.
Reverse? Got to use reverse.
Starter motor.
What? Press that? Reverse, I love it. Oh, this makes life easy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
You got me feeling like a firebolt, high in the sky.
That's fine.
Looking like a thunderstorm, boy. Here we go, go. You're easy to remember, so hard to forget. And that baby is a cowboy strut. How could I not worship every inch your feet have touched? Baby, run away with me. You kill it lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All crazy. You make my heart believe there's only one of you, baby. Run away with me. Don't leave me lonely. You make my eyes unsee. All crazy. You make my heart believe. There's no more clouds on the freeway. Now tell me you'll stay. Golden hour lasts all day. Here we go. Rose bed, fancy hotels, girl, you know.
So the foot controls, that's a real problem. Like the floorboards are too small and it's impossible to get my foot in there. It's really unnerving because I use the back brake.
Yeah.
So I'm always looking for it, cannot find it. It rides really well, it's nice and smooth, it's got plenty of power. You know, if you hotted this up, it'd really hammer. Well, most people wouldn't even bother because it goes fine. It's got good character because it sort of does pull to the side every now and again. If you change down,
Yeah, changing down.
it pulls to the side. You can really feel that boxer engine. When you sit on this, it does feel like the weight is really, really low. I would have thought that would be easier to ride slow, but riding around, dicking around in the car park and that, it's way easier to ride my street glide at slow speed.
Maybe
Because-
I find this easy to ride at slow speed.
But
My first twisties, I thought the motor was going to hit the ground.
yeah, it
And I
looks-
know it wasn't. The low down power in this is profoundly more than that. I need to get some revs up on that for it to,
and that-
to feel alive.
So if it wasn't for the foot position, this would be a fun bike to ride. It's pretty easy handling wise. You could probably say it turns a little bit slow, like a breakout. I think it might just be a feeling because the weight is so low down, and I think if you got used to it, it would be fine. But Jesus crikey, it can't change gears and I cannot use the foot brake at all, which I hate because I use it a lot. Well,
Look, I like this
here's
at the moment. It's still novel. Ask me in a month.
Yeah,
I've only had it for a week.
because
So-
could you guesstimate how many motorbikes you've had? Because you have, like, I don't know anyone that has as many motorbikes as you. Like, you've always got 3.
Yeah, I haven't actually thought about it. So you're going back to mid 80s with the GPZ 550, 900, 1000
You had a
RX,
CBR
CBR 1000, FZR 1000, GSXR 1100, K, L, Triumph, Rocket.
Yeah, but you've had adventure bikes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else have I seen you?
I've had a couple of Beamers. I've had probably 8 or 9 different scooters.
Yeah. Okay.
You know? Mainly, why is that one better? I like the colour. And it's stuff like that, you know. So I like the colour. Or it had a box top, and mine, the one that I had, didn't. So instead of just buying a box top, I'll buy that scooter because it's got a box top. I think it's a no-brainer that I won't lose money if I don't like it. The longest bike I've owned is probably the Fat Boy. I've had that for about 4 years, and I haven't owned a bike longer than that. V-Rod Muscle, couple of years. Night Rod, couple of years. Whatever that blue one was I had in the early 90s. You know? Heritage. Yeah, Heritage. You know, maybe 3 years. You know, and all the others. I said, oh, I like the feel of that. I like the look of that. Or I like the sound of that. It's either the wank factor or how good it makes me feel when I get it.
Yeah, you should go into the bike business.
Maybe. that could be
buying and selling.
That could be what I've been searching for the last 64 years.
Glad to be back on the Harley. I don't think there's any competition.
Deep end, we're alive, living life underwater. Let's spend all we got, get buzzed. You pretend you're a god, I believe I'm a soldier. We play hide and seek till you drop.
I was very happy to get back onto my bike. It goes faster, it handles better, it sounds better, it's got way more low down torque. I think it looks better. Don't be fooled if you're in the market for an R18, buy it. It's a nice bike, it rides well. Maybe I'm being too kind. Maybe it's a shit bike because, I mean, seriously, BMW, that's a serious company. I don't know if you've ever driven one of their cars or owned one of their cars. They are sensational cars. They make good products. If you've jumped on their super bike, that's a good bike. But I don't know, maybe they're just trying to enter the cruiser market to make a bit of extra cash, and they haven't really thought it out properly, because there's no way I would buy that bike. But put in the comments what you think. Do you like the look of the bike? Do you think they're just trying to copy Harley Davidson? I mean, what else can you do? Usually everybody just copies the market leader anyway. Now, if you're of a certain vintage and you started with a key in a bike, this is the worst thing about modern bikes. I've come all the way home, and guess what? I've got the BMW fob in my pocket. And any second now, John will be ringing saying, "You idiot!"
Using all that's left, somewhere in your chest, on your sweetheart hit and missed. Oh.